What's up, people, and welcome to a update video. So apparently Games Workshop got bombarded by angry people. I didn't do anything other than make the video because usually when stuff like the Scalper issue comes up, Games Workshop just kind of gives you the generic customer service response of, oh, we're looking into it, thank you for your feedback, this, that, and the other. But apparently something new has happened. And I can't really replicate it because it was popping up while the UK release, or New Zealand, somewhere over there, Australia, somewhere over in Upside Down World, was having their release. But it actually prompted for a CAPTCHA, like for you to input a CAPTCHA at the login. And honestly, I am surprised that they did anything about it. Maybe this was egregious enough for them to go, all right, we need to take a step back and do something about this because we have a lot of pissed off customers. But, you know, there's still going to be people complaining that it's too little too late. Honestly, I kind of feel the same way because we've been through this many times. And, you know, the book release is already done, so it doesn't really do us any good except for whatever's moving forward. Like all the releases that are happening tomorrow. And other rumors, I want to call them rumors because I'm hearing multiple different things from people, is that Games Workshop is actively going through and canceling orders for duplicates. One story that I read was that the customer service guy said that somebody called asking why 9 out of their 10 orders was canceled and complaining, saying he was going to pursue legal action, which, if you're that guy and you're watching this, fuck you. I hope you don't get any of them. That's just me being petty. Sorry. But, you know, it's one of those things where, is the company going to listen to feedback? Is the company going to go, all right, what do we value more? Making money or the repeat customers that are constantly buying all our shit? If it were me, I'm in the camp of, all right, I'm going to look at my existing customer base that is consistent and not these assholes that are just going to throw the product up on eBay. One thing to take note of is that even if Games Workshop does some sort of re-release for The End of the Death Volume 3 on the limited, there's no guarantees here. So even if they do implement some sort of CAPTCHA system, if they do something to sort of mitigate the disastrous launch like they had last weekend, there are still going to be people that are committed enough to these bullshit scalping bots to find some workaround, right? So nothing is ever going to be 100% foolproof. And if these people want it bad enough, which they have proven that they do, because they can make a stupid amount of money off of it, they're going to find a way around it. So again, I applaud Games Workshop for listening to feedback and actually doing at least the CAPTCHA. The bare minimum thing that people have been asking for is some sort of CAPTCHA system. And I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes when I logged in and I was like, holy shit, they listened. They listened. But yeah, you know, we'll see how tomorrow's release goes. There's no major book releases coming tomorrow, but I know a lot of those limited FOMO, well, not a lot of, I think it's just the one limited FOMO Dark Angels box that they only have a small supply of, that once they're gone, that are going to end up on eBay one way or the other. Because even if the botting doesn't work, these people are still going to sit there in the queue just to buy as many as they can just to flip them. But, you know, I have seen several people saying that Games Workshop is actively looking into what happened last weekend. And with people like myself, people like Valrak, people like Luton, you know, all these other people that love 40K that are YouTubers are making all these videos constantly about how scalpers are dicking over actual, you know, collectors and fans. I'm hoping at some point one of these people sat down and watched one of those videos. Not even mine. I doubt they even saw mine. But Valrak, somebody that's huge, you know, in terms of 40K tubers. Hopefully they sat down, watched one of his videos, and goes, okay, this is a problem, right? It's just going to be bad publicity if we don't fix this. And it looks like they're attempting to do so. So it's good on Games Workshop for doing it. You know, I'm not going to be one of those people that's like, oh, it's too little, too late. You know, I'm happy with some sort of progress considering all the stuff that we've been through the entire Horus Heresy or Siege of Terror releases. You know, it's been a crapshoot. And it sounds like this last book was just not in the favor of anybody that wasn't using some unscrupulous method to buy up all the stock. I think it was something like somebody said that 50% of the US allotment got picked up by scalpers. That's insane. And as I mentioned in the last video, if you're paying those ridiculous extortionist prices on eBay for these books, you're kind of part of the problem. Sorry. I know you want it. I want it. But by enabling these people, you're giving them income. You're giving them a means to keep doing what they're doing. It doesn't matter what it is. Not even with 40K. Consoles, shoes, all this shit. If you're paying the asking price of these scumbags, well, where do you think they're getting the money to buy more from? If they're not flat out stealing credit cards or some shit, they're getting the money from you. You're giving them the means to continue doing what they're doing. And, you know, that's neither here nor there. It's your money, do what you want with it. That's just my opinion. But, yeah, we'll see how tomorrow goes. Hopefully, honestly, I'm not after anything except for the the Koyo pins because I'm a pin fanatic. But I could give a fuck less about some box set with a bunch of Dark Angels in it. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time, hopefully this puts the kibosh on the scalpers.